And we're back with Dragon Ball Daima episode 16 as we lead into the final chapters of this mini arc that is Dragon Ball Daima. Gomah at the end has transformed. We're going to have the big final boss battle coming up here, and I believe that the final 17, 18, 19, 20, 4 episodes are going to be pretty much non-stop action and combat. You can tell from the next episode preview, the animation looks insane. So we'll talk about that a little bit, but first, let's get through this episode and find out what happened. So the point of this episode is to rescue Dende, get the final Dragon Ball, wish to be adults again, and take out Gomah and then go home. And they are going to rescue Dende, but first they have to battle the Gendam force. As we got introduced to in the previous episode, the strongest of the Gendam, who are very weak fodder. I really honestly did not have high hopes for these guys. They seem just like some sort of comical relief. And yeah, they were extremely weak. They weren't able to do anything. Vegeta stepped up to the plate, dodged their attacks, and then just quickly took them out like they were a joke. So after 16 episodes of fighting Team Rocket, we get the strongest Team Rockets, and they're still just Team Rocket, and they get owned like they're nothing. So at the end of the day, it's just like, what is the point of all this? I mean, I really enjoyed Daima, but just too much Gendam. It's just too pointless. It's not entertaining. It's not funny. It adds to like kind of the environment and the artistic direction of the show, but like other than that, like what was the point of 16 episodes of this? One of them gives Goku a bag of chips. Also, I'm not really sure what the point of this is. Maybe to say that the Gendam force really aren't bad guys, and maybe they're going to turn into good guys after Gomah's defeated or something like that. In fact, I think probably the last episode of Daima is going to just be all of the changes that are coming to the demon worlds after it's freed from all these evil people. And so I think you're going to have Neva become the new Demon King, and probably people like the Gendam force will now start protecting people and stuff like that. They're going to make the demon world a nice place. So a lot of this episode was just simply navigating through Gomah's giant castle, and finally we're going to reach Degesu, who's trying to flee with Dende, holding him as a hostage just so that he can get out of here safely. But unfortunately for Degesu, it doesn't work. He is going to get stopped by Gloria, who's going to throw Hibis's hat at him and knock him out, and then Ponzi is going to rescue Dende, and that's the end of Degesu. So for as much hype as he was, as cool of a character as he looks, he was incredibly weak. I mean, incredibly weak. Dude just got taken out by a flying hat. And yeah, that's the end of Degesu, man. So now all they have to do is go and get the last Dragon Ball, but they see that the Tamagami number 1 doesn't have it, and that's when Aransu shows up with Majin Buu and Majin Ku, who are holding the Dragon Ball. Now Glorio, I believe he's going to have a change of heart here because he's supposed to be working for Aransu, but after all the adventures with Goku and company, I believe he has, gained some level of friendship, and he's going to actually turn on her and help Goku and friends. And then we go over to the final sequence of the episode, in which Gomah's trying to get out the eyeball from Hibis's belt. He's finally able to do it with a plunger, and then he asks the girl who was able to trade for the third eye to install it in his head. She kind of said jam it in his forehead, and he immediately grows. So really awesome transformation scene. He looks kind of scary. I don't know how strong he's going to be, but I'm assuming Goku and Vegeta are going to lose to him, and they're going to have to use the Dragon Balls to wish to be adults, and then they'll beat him, because if he's an adult and they're kids, they're going to struggle like a lot. And of course, we knew that this was going to happen. I've been calling this out since like episode 2, and I kind of wish it happened earlier, or at least we got to see how strong Gomah was pre-transformation, but we didn't get any of that. We're just going to, I guess, get his benchmark as he jumps into battle, probably episode 18. So if we take a look at the next episode preview, it looks like it's going to be Goku and company and their friends versus just simply Majin Buu and Ku. And I feel like they're so much stronger. Maybe Glorio helps Majin Buu and Majin Ku if he's still on Aransu's side. I'm unsure about that at the moment. But these two Majins are really not that strong. But because this is leading up to the end of the series, like, this episode is just going to be crazy animation. I can almost guarantee you the next 3 episodes of Daima are going to be the best 3 episodes of animation we got in the whole series. And I'm really looking forward to, hopefully, that in the final battle with Gomah, they're able to wish to be adults, and and have a real battle, and we could see like how amazing episode 1 looked with Goku and everybody in the redrawn Dragon Ball Z footage. If we get that for a big final battle with Gomah, oh my god, it would be juicy, boys. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below, and I'll see you in a week for the next episode.